Now, today, we're going to talk about Gangsta Boo. Now, this has been the first death of the new year, 2023, which marks the year of the Skull and Bones, 322. It also marks the 322nd anniversary of Yale University, which is home of the Skull and Bones. So you are going to see a lot of rituals by the numbers this year. Now let's get into it. Now, the dead giveaway that this was indeed a ritual by the numbers was because in the headlines, they said Memphis rapper Gangsta Boo found dead at 43. And what's so crazy about that? Found dead equals 43 in reverse full reduction, just like killing. Now, if you don't understand what you're looking at, this is the practice of gematria, turning letters into their numerical value. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. It's that simple, right? These reduction ciphers are the same concept. The only difference, you're reducing the double digits to single digits. That's all that's going on in this scripted news, this scripted media. Everything is being done by this numerical system. Now, with that being said, now we already see these synchronicities between killing and found dead, as she was found dead at the age of 43. Now, also with that killing and found dead also equals 38 in forwards reduction. Just like Gangsta Boo equals 38 as well, right? The Memphis rapper. When Memphis also equals 38, murder equals 38. Murder by numbers. This is exactly what's going on. Once again, Gangsta Boo found dead. It's a reason why they're telling you these things that they're telling you. Gangsta Boo and found dead. Both equal 169 in the English language in reverse. C is 1, A is 26. And these things just happen to sync up with the person they're telling you about. It's always this way. It does not change. Now, what's interesting, if we take the day that Gangsta Boo was born, August 7th, 1979, and we take it to the day that she passed away, January 1st, 2023, we have a span of 520 months when Gangsta Boo equals 52 in reverse full reduction, right? Numerology rules dropping at 0. So you have that 5 and you have that 2. Now, what's also interesting about that name, because this is how they're taking these people out, right? By their stage names and their real names and the day that they was born. It's all this stuff circulates around. It's those three things right there. But come on. Gangsta Boo, if you take it in simple English gematria, A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. Gangsta Boo equals 101 in the ordinal cipher, just like how she passed away on 1/1. Remember, numerology rules that 0 is dropped. So we get that 1 and that 1 in her stage name with her passing away on 1/1. Her death is also on the 11th day of Big Scar's death, another Memphis artist. Just like Gangsta Boo was. Her death also comes 11 days before her former label mate, her former group member, DJ Paul's birthday. So you know DJ Paul is connected to this ritual with him being the one that confirmed her passing first. Right? This is the group that she was a part of, 3-6 Mafia. Does that name not speak for itself? But come on. Right? Now this comes when DJ Paul is 45 years old. Keep in mind that Gangsta Boo also passed away on 45 date numerology. January 1st plus 20 plus 23. We get 45, just like ritual equals 45. But also with that word ritual, it's also interesting that her death comes 27 years after 3-6 Mafia's first studio album, when once again, ritual equals 27. Especially with a name like 3-6 Mafia. Knowing the longevity that these people had in Hollywood, rituals, sacrifices have to occur. These people are going to pass away in connection to the group, to the frequency that they put out in their music. And this is no different. Once again, if we take this very first studio album, Gangsta Boo passes away 1,439 weeks later. Now that's a special number, with it being a prime number. A prime number is a number that can only go into itself and the number one. So we get the 228th prime number, just like death equals 228 in English Sumerian, the English language multiplied by 6. 3-6 Mafia. This is why this cipher is important. But come on.
Before you renew Amazon Prime, watch this. Look, I love Amazon Prime. Free 2-day shipping is great. And like everyone else, I enjoy not knowing how much it actually costs. Well, guess what? It isn't free to move items from one location to another, and that cost gets baked into the price you pay. Here's how it works. While you shop on Amazon, Capital One Shopping automatically goes to work.
Right? Now let's hit on the number for dishonesty for a second. Because it not only applies to, once again, DJ Paul. And like I told you, the skull and bones, right? That looked like a skull and bones tattoo on his neck. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Right? But with him being born on January 12th, right? 112. Remember, we take these people's birthdays before the death and after the death. So if we take DJ Paul's birthday before the death, right? She passed away 11 months and 2 weeks after his birthday, which was on 112, 112, the number for dishonesty, 112. Gangsta Boo also passed away 31 weeks and 1 day before her upcoming birthday this year. Just like, once again, the number for dishonesty in reverse, 311. So did she pass away? These are the questions we have to ask. Or is this just another character removal? I guess we'll never know. But come on. Once again, with the number for dishonesty, her day of birth, August 7th, 1979. If we add that up, it also equates to 113, the number for dishonesty. Let's look at some other words that are involved with the number for dishonesty, right? Green screen, broadcasting, mainstream, perjury, not factual, not true, dishonest, divorce, bullshit, politics, illusions, disinfo, fiction, and not honest. Let's check out some other things that revolve with the number for dishonesty. The National Basketball Association equals 113. The top players, Michael Jordan, equals 113. Kobe Bryant equals 113. What's the odds of these things happening? What's the chances? The two biggest basketball players to this day. And they also synchronize with the National Basketball Association. Man, come on, man. But come on. Let's look at another 113, right? The pandemic, right? So 113. Well, come on. Once again, with the 113, 3-6 Mafia's Gangsta Boo dead from a possible overdose when overdose equals 113. So they deceiving you. They're deceiving you. Is it the cause of death that's the deception? Or is it the death in its entirety? Once again, I guess we'll never know. We don't see these people. But I tell you what, it's by the numbers. It's a ritual. It's a sacrifice. Regardless. Come on. Now, once again, if we take his birthday before the death, we get 50 weeks and 4 days, just like how she passed away on a Sunday, when Sunday equals 504 in Sumerian. Yeah, that's the skull and bones on his neck. Interesting. But come on. Now, once again, with Sunday, it's interesting that they say that she was found deceased on her porch, when porch and Sunday are synchronized. Let's take that number 21 for a second. I know the number that's sticking out to you already, but first, let's talk about the 21 first, because it's interesting that she passed away exactly 21 weeks after her birthday on the porch on a Sunday, which both equal 21. Now let's talk about the other number that stuck out to you, right? The number 33. So now here they are showing you that it was a Masonic ritual. And to prove that this was another ritual for the Freemasons is because Gangsta Boo passed away 147 days after her birthday, just like Freemason equals 147 in the English language in reverse. This was a Masonic ritual. This is all these people do is clockwork. It doesn't stop. I'll always have something to do. I'll always have something to talk about. But come on.
Shout out to Kinfolk. Appreciate you.
Right? Now let's hit on 3-6 Mafia, right? Where they putting the 666 right in front of you. One eye symbolism, right? Half truth, the half lie. And then he's giving you the devil horns in the cover. But more importantly, with that 666, if we take DJ Paul's real name, Paul Beauregard, we get 666. Just like, interesting enough, Mark of Beast equals 666. This was more strategic than what it looks like. This is way more strategic than what it looks like on the surface. So you got to peel that thing back and see what's really going on. And this is what's really going on with these folks. These folks is handpicked to do the things that they doing, to spread the frequency that they spread, to spread the evil that they spread. Well, come on. Right? Gangsta Boo even called herself the devil's daughter. So what happened? The devil came to collect. Like I said, we don't know if she passed away or not.
Quick.
Look at the scars. Look at the scars on her shirt. The skull. Look at this. You can't make this up, man. She wearing the skull and bone shirt, and you think I'm playing around?
I should recommend.
I didn't even pay attention to that until I started recording. And she got the Illuminati pyramid chain on. Come on, man. These folks are sipping that get down juice. I hope you know that. So she was already showing you that she was going to be involved in a Skull and Bones ritual. This is the year of Skull and Bones, and now she passes away the first day of the year of the Skull and Bones. Man, come on, man.
Little Caesar's Detroit-style deep dish that's actually from Detroit, with caramelized crispy cheese edges.
Pizza, pizza.
Trent.
Trent? Will Trent.
Name?
Special Agent Will Trent.
Will can teach you to see things.
Right? But like she said, though, she said she was the devil's daughter. But it's interesting that if we take Lola Mitchell, which is her first and last name, it sync up with satanic. These people was hand chosen. It be deeper than the surface, man. 122 and 50. Most importantly, that number 122, right? Right? Now, once again, if we take that first studio album, yes, we understand that she was not on this album, but we understand that it's bigger than her because it started with these guys, and that's who the ritual is connected to. Now, if we take the day that this first studio album was released, May 30th, 1995, Lola Mitchell passed away 331 months later. Another prime number. 331 is the 67th prime number. Just like Lola Mitchell, satanic, and blood sacrifice. We get that Lola Mitchell and that satanic connection just like we did in the beginning. Right? Now let's talk about Skull and Bones. Lola Mitchell, what do you know? What do you know? Lola Mitchell and Skull and Bones are both synchronized. More importantly, with the number 76. Just like how she passed away 7 months and 6 days before her upcoming birthday. Just like Skull and Bones equals 76. This was a Skull and Bones ritual. It's going to be a lot of sacrifices that's coming up that's going to be connected to the Skull and Bones. Right? Even once again, this first studio album that's connected to her death was actually released on 149 date numerology, just like Skull and Bones equals 149. And you think I'm playing around. You think this stuff don't be planned out strategically. This is why these folks can't drop when they want to. It's already a specific date that they need you to drop on because they understand this gematria. They understand gematria, numerology, and astrology. They understand these things. These big executives that work in these companies, they understand how this works. Right? Like I said, the year 2023, 223, is the 322nd anniversary. I said, I put anniversary. See, that's how you know I'm human, man. Players fuck up too. Right? But anniversary of Yale University, home of the Skull and Bones. It's gonna be a lot of rituals this year. This is gonna be a very interesting year to say the least. But what's interesting though is the Memphis artists, right? 2 Memphis artists both died by this Skull and Bones numerology. The other Memphis artist, Big Scar, right? Big Grim Reaper, where he showed his death, where he foreshadowed it. He foreshadowed that he was going to die in the winter. The winter solstice is when the Big Grim Reaper is going to come collect. He already foreshadowed this on his project. Even Big Grim Reaper synchronized with Skull and Crossbones, 223. And then he died 3 months, 2 weeks, and 2 days before his upcoming birthday this year. 322. So they was already ushering in that energy. They was already getting it warmed up. And then another Memphis artist dies by this same skull and bones numerology. Right? Just to add the cherry on top, right? Because the artist that he was signed to, Gucci Mane, the evil Gucci, the Gucci that don't say bird no more. His upcoming birthday this year leaves 322 days remaining in the year. These people are sacrificing their artists. These are rituals that's being done by the numbers. And with that being said, man, that's all we have for this video today. Appreciate all the love, appreciate all the support, and I'm out.